Hello, dear students, how are you? This is teacher Ali. Today we are going to learn about isotopes, chemistry lesson. My dear, first of all, we have to understand, we should know what are isotopes. Isotopes actually these are atoms. You know what does it mean of atom? Atom, it is very smallest part of an element. So as I told you, isotopes are atom. So we can say, I'm going to write the definition. So for writing definition, isotopes are atom of the same element. As I told you, isotopes are atom of the same element which have same proton number but different nucleon number. Understand? Isotopes are atom of the same element. Isotopes are the atom, these atom is a part of element. So isotopes are atom of the same element, one element it has many atoms. So isotopes are the atoms of the same element, so which has the same proton number but different nucleon number. Proton numbers are same of all isotopes. All isotopes have same proton number but different nucleon number. So as about the carbon, if you studied about carbon 12, carbon 13, carbon 14, in carbon atom we have, in carbon 12 we have 6 proton. So this is carbon 12, and we have also carbon 13. In carbon 13 number of proton are 6 here, and number of proton are same but number of neutron are different. Here number of neutron are 6 and number of proton are 6. Here number of proton are 6 and number of neutron are 7. This is carbon 13. Carbon 12, it is the most one. Carbon 12, this is the most one which is present in everywhere. So carbon 13, it is less than carbon 12. If there are, for example, 100 atoms or isotopes, there will be 1 from 100, so it is less. And there is one more carbon, that is carbon 14. Carbon 14 is very rare, you cannot find, it is very rare. Understand, my dear? So these are the isotopes. So we will discuss about carbon 14 now. For to know about carbon 14, you should understand there is a term we call it is a radioactive. What is radioactive? Radioactive, actually this is carbon 14. carbon 14 is called radioactive. Carbon 14 atom are radioactive. And I don't want okay, if I write, let me write carbon 14 atoms are radioactive. Okay, they behave very strange. They behave very strange way. Okay, how they behave very strange way? Because sooner or later atom break down naturally or decay, you can say. Understand, my dear? Carbon 14, it is different and it behave very strange way. How it behave very strange way? Because it break down or decay, or you can say die naturally, sooner or later. We cannot say anything when it will die, but we can find the half-life of carbon 14. What is the half-life of carbon 14? The half-life of carbon 14 is 5730 years. This is the half-life of carbon 14. Understand, my dear? Okay. Another very important thing which we should know, when carbon 14 break down or decay, then there is radiations or rays. Those rays are very harmful. For us. Rays, you can say the rays or radiations. The radiations are harmful for us. Radiations are harmful for us. How it is harmful for us? When these radiations attack your body or get into your body, it will kill the body cell. When the radiations get into our body, these radiations will kill the body cells. Understand? And one more important thing, these radiations cause of cancer. These radiations cause of cancer when they kill the body cells, and because of them we get cancer body. When get cancer, the body or the person their hair falls out, understand, their gum bleeding, they die within a week. So these are the um mean disadvantage of these radiations, but there are some advantage also. Mean these rays are also useful, these radiations are also useful. We can say these radiation, we also say radioisotopes. So you can say useful radioisotopes, useful isotopes, radioisotopes. How these radiations are useful? One way I told you, these are very harmful for the body, because when it get into the body, they kills the body cell, and these radiations cause of cancer, understand my dear. So another thing, these radiations or radioisotopes, we can say also the radioisotopes are useful. How these are useful? Number one, I will just write the heading and I will explain, because for the sake of time, to saving time, I will not write all, just I will speak. So I will repeat my words. If you want to write on your notebooks, so by watching video you can write it. Okay my dear. So number one, to check for leaks. This is the first use of these radiations. Radioisotopes, actually engineers use radioisotopes, these radiations, to check the leak in gas or oil pipes, to check the leakage. If there is a leakage, so they can understand there is a leakage, understand my dear. And this way radioisotopes use to checking leakage, this process is called tracer. The process to checking the leakage in the gas or oil pipe is called tracer, understand my dear. Number two, the use to treat cancer, my dear. Before I told you, these radioisotopes or radiations are cause of cancer, right? But now I'm telling you the uses of radioisotopes. There is a one use to treat cancer. Radioisotopes can cause cancer, but they are also used in radiotherapy. Number one, I told you before, in disadvantage, side effects, these are cause cancer, but now I am telling you we use radioisotopes in radiotherapy to cure cancer, to treat cancer, because the gamma rays in radiation kill the cancer cell. Which rays we use? Gamma rays. Uses to cure cancer, understand my dear. So these gamma rays more readily than healthy cells, they can kill the cancer cells. Gamma rays can kill the cancer cells more readily than healthy cells. So cobalt 60 is usually used for this. Cobalt. What is cobalt 60? Cobalt cobalt 60, it is the name of the gamma rays. Understand? This is the quantity which we use. I mean the doctors or radiotherapists, they used cobalt 60. This is the amount of the radiations to treat the cancer. Understand, my dear? Number 3, the uses. We are learning the uses of radioisotopes. Number 3, to kill germs and bacteria. My dear, number 3 use of radioisotopes or radiations is to kill the germs and bacteria. Understand? Gamma rays. We will use which rays? Gamma rays. Gamma rays kill germs too. Before I told you here, gamma rays uses to cure cancer. Here again gamma rays kill germs too. So they are used to sterilize syringes and other disposable medicine equipment. For these one, we gamma rays, they put on the medical equipments to save them from the germs. Number 2, they also kill the bacteria. It is also written the bacteria. So that cause food decay. They kill the bacteria. The bacteria cause food to decay. So in many countries, food like vegetable, fruit, spices and meat are treated with a low dose of radiation, with low dose of low dose of gamma rays to kill the bacteria, to save the food. Understand, my dear? So they use cobalt 60. Cobalt 60, actually it is a low dose of the gamma rays to kill the bacteria. Understand, my dear? So today I taught you what are the isotopes and about the carbon 12, carbon 13 and carbon 14. And carbon 14, which is very rare, we discussed about it, and we also came to know about the carbon 14 because it is very strange way it is working, because it decay or break down naturally, and when they break down they lose some rays or radiations. Those radiations are harmful for us. And another way, the radioisotopes are also useful. We use it for different tasks. For example, to check for leaks, to treat the cancer, to kill germs and bacteria. Understand, my dear? Hope you have enjoyed the lesson. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.